Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. Oh, it's Thursday, one of my favorite stories from Ramakrishna. Oh, Chris, you got to get yourself in the renunciate mindset to appreciate where this is coming, because you think that if you give up everything, that's certainly your fast track to spirit. So this one disciple gives up everything under the instruction of his guru. All he has is a loincloth. And that's all he needs to do is just chant his mantra all day long. The one piece of cloth that he has, the only possession, he hangs out to dry every day. And then he goes to the village to beg. And then he notices when he comes back that rats have been eating his loincloth. Oof. So he doesn't know what to do. He goes to the guru because the guru answers everything for you. He says, "Oh, Guruji, the one thing I have is being eaten by rats. Can you help me?" He says, "Just do one thing. Get yourself a cat, and the cat will take care of the mice, the rats." So he gets a cat, and it's true. The rats were no longer a problem, but now he has this little kitten that's always going, meow, meow, meow. He doesn't know what to do. It's driving him nuts. He can't chant his mantra, so he goes to the guru. "Oh, Guruji, now I have the cat, but it's meowing all the time. What could I do?" He said, "Oh, just do one thing. Get yourself a cow. The cow will give you milk. The milk will take care of the cat. The cat will keep the rats away, and you're fine." Well, he goes and gets a cow, and I don't know if you've ever been on a farm. I have. You have a cow, and it needs a lot of grass, a lot of hay, whatever, and so he doesn't know what to do. It's not his problem. He has to go to the guru. "Guruji, now I have the cow, and it's making the milk for the cat, but it's bellowing all the time, and I need to have to get grass." He says, "Guru says, just do one thing. Get yourself a piece of land, and then cultivate the land. And it will give the hay to the cow. The cow will make the milk. The milk will keep the cat away. The cat will keep the mice away. You'll be fine. Chant your mantra, no problem." Well, to work a big piece of land, you had to hire laborers to do it. He says, "Oh, you had to go back to the Guru. No, Guruji, I'm directing all these people all day long to till the land to make the cow happy, but then I can't chant my mantra more." He says, "No problem. Just get yourself a wife. The wife will manage the land. The land will make the hay. The hay will feed the cat. The cow will make the milk. The milk will feed the cat will make the mice go away. You can chant your mantra, no problem." Anyway, this is supposed to be a way of like you start off doing one thing sincerely, and all of a sudden it's kind of spirals out of control. So, all for the sake of a piece of loincloth. You get the idea? So all of us, we do our spiritual discipline. We try to keep it simple, but it expands. What are you going to do? Well, I'm going to tell you what I do. First, you'll be surprised how quickly this becomes possible once you put your mind to it. That's called sankalpa in yoga. It's not like a weak wish, New Year's resolution. It's an intention that you know you're going to follow through, and because of that, things are going to happen. All right, so my journal writing friends out there, what I have to say to you is, what story do you share about your woundedness? When you meet people, right, what's the first thing that you bring forward? I'd like to know what that is. I'll be glad to share that with you if you ask me directly, face to face. But I advocate practicing yoga because it's something that when you do it, you get confidence from having done it yourself. You get clarity in what you know. You get compassion because you feel what others must be going through when you feel your own stiffness, your own humanity. And you know how important it is as a service to help other people relieve pain. You become clever in your variations, which encourages you to be bold. And if you become a teacher, you try to bring people along and ignite the fire, which will create further interest. Because the more you do, the brighter the yoga flame burns. And then if you keep on going, it's going to revolutionize your life. You're going to make friends with yourself. You're not going to torture yourself anymore. You're not going to make yourself a nuisance to other people. You're not going to go into other people's territory without permission. You're not going to play dominating games. You're not going to try to either suck people in to magnetize them or repel them. And you can criticize others for how they say, "Oh, I want to change. I just don't want to do anything different." Look at yourself. You have to learn to be unfazed about contradictions, paradoxes of truth standing on its head, trying to get your attention. And adversity, there definitely will be, but it almost always holds the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. And all adversity ends Even if you're out at sea and you're in a squall, right? It doesn't last forever. Ride it out. You have to learn to hang in there and ride it out. It's not eternal. And always create some silent time in your mind, in your thinking, in your imagination. That's where you have freedom and dominion. No one else knows what goes on in that secret privacy of your own thoughts. And if you align yourself properly, you will get a genuine demonstration as a reward for doing this work. And of course, passing it on with no expectation, just service and love. Don't worry about recognition. Remember, youth is filled with potential. So for my young friends out there, you got your whole life ahead of you to manifest the dream and be a goodwill ambassador to the earth. And for the older folks out there, you're a mentor in the making, if you're not already one. The inner elder in you is ready to fulfill its potential now that you're at a different stage of your life. And the tragic thing is, of course, a lot of young people don't manifest their potential. They don't get blessed or believe in themselves. A lot of older people don't fulfill the end of their life potential, which is to share their life experience with whoever they meet and bless them so they can take their turn at bringing their unique and beautiful gifts into life. So in the end, I always talk about what's going to juice the positive and bring you up. But remember, the flip side of that coin is dig where your tears fall. Because where your wound is, often that's where your treasure is. Have a great day.